You've been fairly open there about some of those dark periods. I'm guessing when you tweeted that tweet with the words "my season is over," that was probably one of your more emotional times.
Yeah, it was. Honestly, I got told that night. Dolly phoned me and told me, and it was like I just felt world had crashed around me. And then the next day there was no one in. I was on my own, so I was like literally I was looking at my phone, and I thought, you know what, I'll send a tweet out here. It was like I needed to talk to someone. Do you know what I mean? That's what it felt like. I was like, wow, this is horrible. But no, first few days, yeah, it was horrible. But I've got me, like I said, I've got my head around it, and it is what it is. I'll be in and around with the lads because I love being here, and the lads, and they're doing well. And we've got a real good chance of getting promoted. I still believe that. Obviously, set back Tuesday, but Luton are a good side. They're a tough team to play. But no, I'm still in the mix. Win Saturday, I'm really, really in it. So it's good that I left sort of was in the mix. You know what I mean? Obviously, if I left and we were bottom of the league, then you're like, oh God, I can't help here. But at least I know I've helped to put the team in a good position to really kick on.
You mentioned the specialist. How reassuring was that conversation once you finally got to see them?
Yeah, as soon as I seen him, like top guy, and fair play to Dolly, he's got me in with the top guy in London. So. That's good, he's the best at what he does. I know lads who he's done their knee and they've come back and they've had no problems at all, and that's what I believe that'll be the same with me. I'm not injury prone, I'm not nothing like that. When he looked at my knee, he was like, he couldn't believe it. He was like, it looks like there's nothing wrong with you. And then obviously with the scan it tells you there is something wrong, but he was more than confident. He said, look, I see these all the time and you'll be fine, you'll be back. He said, look, people, you might be back in 6 months, which is the end of the season, but I have to get my head round, I need it right, and I've got to come back. If I come back at the end of the season and it's too soon, I'll put myself at risk, which, it's one of them. If it was to help in any way, shape or form, I would do it, because that's the way I am. But I've got to think of myself, and I've got to think long term, because if I come back and I do my full 8 months rehab, which takes me to pre-season, I can start pre-season flying, and next season I'll have no problems. If I come back too soon and I get complications, then it just sets me back again. So I will do it right. I'll stick to every letter, and I'll be back pre-season, smile on my face, and be kicking the ball again.
Horrible question, I have to ask it because of the situation. With the 8 months it takes you to where your contract would naturally come to a close, where do we stand in that situation?
When it happened, I was like, oh my God, I've not, because obviously I'm quite open about things, and in my contract I had I think it was a couple more games, and I triggered my extra year, which was always the plan. But look, it is what it is. I understand, look, it's a lengthy injury, but it's not. My career's not ending. I'm 31, not 37. So in my head, I'm coming back pre-season. Obviously, it's up to the club, what they want to do. I'll speak to them in due course and get that out of the way, and we take it from there. But the way I think about it is, I want to be here. I think everyone knows that. I mean, look, I don't have to prove my loyalty to anyone. I showed that when I could have gone. I could have left when teams wanted me, you know that. I could have left on deadline day, and I wanted to stay here and play, because I love playing my football here. So hopefully everything takes care of itself. I can't control that. The gaffer's been great with me. The one thing I can say, the gaffer's been unbelievable, and he's reassured me everything will be fine. So I'm not even worried about that. But obviously it's up to the club. They're the main people that it's in their hands basically what they want to do with me. So we'll see, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But I think everyone that knows me, I love being here, and hopefully I will still be here.
We said it to the gaffer as well, it's a horrible thing to have to ask, but his words were Nicky hasn't played his last game for Carlisle. That must be reassuring in itself.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I know so. Obviously, it's one of them. I have got a family to take care of. So being realistic, like I say, it's in the club's hands. I'm loyal. I want to stay here, but obviously I've got to be realistic as well. If you've got a family to support and there's no deal there, then you have to look elsewhere. That's just the nature of football. It's a game we play, but after speaking to the gaffer and the chairman, I don't see any problems with that happening. So yeah, my focus is on obviously getting fit, and I genuinely see me being here next year. I want to be here, so like I say, it's up to the powers that be.